In this video, we're going to take a look at the universal collective, this global energy for the lunar month of the Aquarius full moon that falls on August 9th, 2025. Welcome and greetings. My name is Edward, psychic medium, animal communicator, your soul messenger host, assisting us all, including myself, to live, love, and manifest the life that our soul intended for us to live this lifetime. Let's get busy. All right, so this feels like, on paper anyway, this feels like a breakthrough full moon where we either get closure or we just finally admit to ourselves that we need to move on or move forward or let something go. Could be person, place, thing, but definitely having to do with our mindset. Aquarius is an air sign, having to do with our conscious mind, and we're very much dealing with our consciousness. Absolutely. So let's jump in. So first, a quick introduction. Go to my website, edwardragosta.community. Link readings. That's where you will see my current rates, where you can contact me for a reading, telephone, Zoom, depending on where I am at this time, where you can see me in person. And if you would like more videos like this, daily insight, foresight, go to my website, link Medium Tarot TV. This video will be there, all the current videos whenever you visit, and the accompanying theme healing songs as well, and where you can subscribe for more. Video subscription service, Feed Your Soul, Medium Tarot TV Plus. All right, let's jump in. So we're gonna take off or continue where we left off, I should say, from the zodiac year 2025 year, which is, I believe, March 29th, 2025 through April 16th, 2026, and the solar month energy of Leo 2025, and then we move on to the current week energy, though everything discussed here is an influence for the entire lunar month, and in this case we're talking August 9th through September 6th, 2025. So the current week energy, where it's going to be the strongest, August 9th through the 15th. And this is a very pleasant energy. This is having a love affair with life. And let me tell you, that's what we should be doing. Having a love affair with life. Enjoying our natural state is supposed to be bliss. Can you imagine that? Can you picture that? Yeah. This is simple pleasures. Okay? Simple pleasures. We can think back at our childhood and the things that we used to enjoy and perhaps incorporate some of those things moving forward. All right. Great energy. It's also in the love department. I attribute this to the love affair stage. Love affair with life, love affair in romance. So love affair is basically you're getting together or you're dating, but you don't necessarily have a commitment. There you go. For those who are involved in something like that and they would like to, forgive the pun, bump it up a notch, take it to the next level, I would be careful of trying to push or rush the issue agenda, because that's actually the psychic insight theme for this full moon is a loving warning not to rush. I'm not saying you can't discuss it, but leave it open-ended. Okay. But love affair with life, that's the way to go. Now, astrologically, or the Astrological Association, I should say, this is actually Scorpio suns. Scorpio sun signs. So all Scorpio sun signs are activated, empowered, and triggered for this lunar month. And before we move on to the next energy, so that's a good start. Before we move on to the next energy, which is the day energy, I'm going to mention the Astrological Associations of the zodiac year 2025, which is Virgo. Virgo sun signs are the it boys and girls for this year. And also, if you have the placement of Jupiter in Pisces, you also activate, empowered, and triggered. For the solar month of Leo, but it falls on this day, so it's in effect, in influence, we have Libra. All Libra sun signs are activated, empowered, and triggered. And Geminis, all Gemini sun signs are activated, empowered, and triggered. So we have Virgo, Libra, Gemini, and Scorpio. A lot of sun sign energies in effect, in influence, I should say. So that energy that we just discussed, having a love affair with life, we need some type of outlet to relieve stress. So think of it that way. All right. So now moving on to the day energy. So we have the moon in Aquarius. We have the full moon in Aquarius at 3:55 a.m. Eastern, 12:55 a.m. Pacific. Adjust the time to where you are on the globe, and the color of the day is blue. And this is sometimes known as the corn moon. Most likely, it is harvest time for corn. All right. So this is actually the end of a cycle. So this lunar month, we're talking August 9th through September 6th, we're going to be closing a chapter in our life or a cycle in our life, and hopefully ready for Freddie to move forward, to progress, to add on, to plus. But this is definitely realization. This is conclusion, aha moment, closure, whatever we need at this time. It is facing whatever person, place, thing head on. No hedging, head on, straight on. Addressing an issue, person, place, thing. It could be within ourselves, doesn't actually have to even involve other people, but it could. And we want to make sure that we are in alignment, instead of saying control, in alignment of our own self, of our actions, and that we walk our talk. Basically, we're going to want to make sure that we walk our talk. We don't want to say one thing, do another, and then we end up unreliable in other people's eyes. That's not going to serve us. Yeah, this is realization. That's what it feels like. Realization. That's not good nor bad. It just is what it is. But with the realization, that's personal power. So stepping into our truth or the truth of a matter, yes, that's highly possible and highly recommended. Adjust accordingly, meaning it's going to affect us in different areas of our life. But when we get to the psychic insight theme, we'll go into that a little bit further. So this is being prepared for the next phase cycle in our lives. Or, yeah, or I would say our experience, life experience. Like one example would be graduating or initiation. It's a moving forward. Concluding, moving forward. but reaching some level. That's what's built in here. All right. Now we're going to move on to the psychic insight theme. And this Aquarius full moon is at 16 degrees Aquarius. So if you're astrologically inclined, you look to see where 16 degrees Aquarius falls on your chart, and that's where the focus is. And then you look 6 degrees opposite, which is Leo. I looked into it before I started the video. So where 16 degrees Leo is where is the opposite, and that's where we could do shadow work if we prefer, if we want. It's always the opposite. New moon, full moon, eclipse. So we always have the potential to do shadow work, and if we're astrologically inclined, we know exactly where for us personally. Instinctively, I'm getting collectively for us to let go of any power struggles and release, let go, move forward, move on. And tomorrow is another day. Because Aquarius is all about tomorrow, all about the future. All right. Now, the energy is this is what I call a loving warning not to rush, RUSH. The higher vibration is journey of consciousness. And the Astrological Association is the planet Mercury, which is the mind, the mindset, also travel. In Aquarius, has to be Aquarius because it's Aquarius full moon. So that is quick thinking, quick wit. And I would say heightened awareness of everything that is involved in whatever situation, circumstance. Because Aquarius is about its brotherhood, sisterhood, and it's the realization that we are all connected. So whatever I end up doing to you, I end up doing to myself. If only people would get that. Slowly but surely, they're getting it. All right. So, loving warning not to rush. Okay. Slow down. Okay. The higher vibration, journey of consciousness, expanding our way of thinking, our mindset, so that more is possible. That was then, this is now. We learned whatever we needed to learn. We take that knowledge and we move forward with it. Excuse me, and we enhance our experience, whatever we're talking about. The thing is not to look at it that we are behind the eight ball trying to make up for lost time or dealing with setbacks. We don't, I mean, some of us obviously will be, but we don't want to project that because that would only make us rush, which is exactly what we're being suggested not to. So, journey of consciousness. I find, for me, fantasy and sci-fi assist me with that. Movies, music, books. But whatever does it for you, putting our mind at ease, at peace, anything like meditation or yoga or really anything that brings you to your own private Idaho, that brings you inner peace, is priceless. Definitely. All right. So we're to slow our roll and not to rush. Okay. And think journey of consciousness, expansion of our consciousness. For a fun project, We could, with that weak energy, we could look into something that we enjoyed when we were younger, a youngin, and look at the higher meaning of it and what it represented for us and what can it represent for us now. That would be just one example. Okay. I'm going to give you a few suggestions. Movies that, to me, is a journey of consciousness. Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, The Wizard of Oz. It's the journey, it's the quest, it's the life experience, knowledge, get a wisdom gained through life experience. All right, those are just a few off the top of my head. All right, so now my favorite part, the theme, healing song, and the key word I received was conscious. So consciousness, yes, but being conscious, right? Being aware. And we ended up with the song Chained to the Rhythm, released 2017, Katy Perry featuring Skip Marley. I think it's a great song. It's reminding us that if we're in an endless loop, we're to realize it before we become like um, operating on automatic pilot or akin to like a Stepford wife or whatever else that would be equivalent to that, but just like being like in the zone and getting lost in the zone. So I do feel that it being Aquarius, it being a full moon, that we're going to want to break free, have a breakthrough, not a breakdown. If we need to, well, I should say, if we need to break down and cry as a release, then please do that. Because sometimes um, some people with the full moon, they feel the full power. And sometimes with a full moon, it is a time, depending on how we how we perceive it. Sometimes it's a time of releasing, letting go, and healing. So whatever we need, whatever feels right, go for it. All right, I'm going to pretty much end it there. I'm just going to say thank you for tuning in and watching, and we hope to see you in another video or reading, telephone, Zoom, or wherever I am at this point in person. So until next time, you be well, take care, and realization, breakthrough. Let's go for it. All right, take care.